Hi there, Julie Cross here. Sometimes I get asked, what message would you give to our young people leaving school and starting out in their work career? And sometimes I get asked, what message would you give to somebody who is just floundering a little bit in their work and can't find their passion, etc.? Well, this is the message, and this came about, I guess this reflection came about for me as well when my son said to me one day, my oldest son said to me, we were talking about something I was doing, and I said, well, I'm actually not getting paid for that event anyway. And he sort of said to me, this is at the beginning of my business, and he said, oh, well, why would you do that if you're not getting paid for it? So I said, mate, well, I'm glad you asked, because this is a great lesson coming here right now. Because in life, you have to give before you get back. And if anyone's been to my shows, you know that that's a line of my song, I give and I receive. You've got to give first to get back. And I think that this is the message a lot of people aren't getting anymore. This is kind of the hidden curriculum of what we're not telling our children. That even if you've done your uni degree, you come out of school, you've got an OP1, you're still going to have to start at the beginning of something. And you might not get your dream job straight out of school. And so you start giving. There's a lot of people going around thinking that the line of that song isn't I give and I receive, but I receive. Come on, you start a job and go, when do my social media breaks? What time do I finish? And then they're not giving anything back. So then the employer, the leader says, oh, look, I need you to do something a little bit extra. Do you mind, doing this for me? And it's going to take you 10 minutes and it's 5 to 5. And you find an employer looking at their watch going, oh, I think I'll finish at 5, but thanks for asking. You see, it may not have been your job to do it in that moment, but perhaps it was your opportunity, because I give and then I get back. And so me and doing a free event every now and again at the beginning of my business was a way for me to plant seeds for my future. So you plant seeds, you water them, you fertilise them, and then eventually you pick a crop off your seeds. But it's a process, and business is the same, success is the same, life is the same. You plant your seeds, you water them, you fertilise them, and eventually you get to pick your crop and you get an abundance. But there's a germination period. We live in a world of instant noodles. They want it in 2 minutes. It's going to take some time, because if you plant a seed tonight and have a great idea, and you water it and you come out in the morning, all you got's a wet seed. It's going to take a while to germinate and to grow and for you to pick the fruit. And in the meantime, you're going to have to weed it, fertilise it and look after it. So there's a process involved. There's some people saying to their bosses, look, I've got a really good attitude. I keep it in the glove box of the car. If you pay me more, I'll bring it in. No, if you're bringing your really good attitude regularly and consistently, one day you'll get paid more. And when you think about it, it's not rocket science, is it? Have a little think about it. For the employee that's engaged, that's showing up before time, that's putting in the extra effort, that's putting up her hand to do the extra training, that's when the boss says, look, I need someone to do this for me. Yes, I'll do that out of my own time, no problems at all. And then there's an employee that's negative, that, just works within the exact hours, that doesn't ever offer anything more, that's always whining about having to do any extra training because I don't get paid for it. So when there is a big opportunity in that workplace for an advancement and a pay rise, who do you think is going to get the tap on the shoulder? It's not rocket science. And life, the universe, karma, when there's a big opportunity in life generally, who do you think is the one that gets the rewards? It's the ones that always give a little bit more. I give and I receive, and then they receive it back. It comes back to you. So look for opportunities to show more of you and give more, so that people can see more of you and more of what you can do. And then embrace the opportunities when they come your way, because they will, but it won't happen overnight. It doesn't happen overnight. I'm still picking the fruit off seeds that I planted some 20 years ago when I started my business. That was a long germination period. And so, there's different germination periods for different opportunities. But don't give up on it, because when you do, you're digging up your seed. You're digging up your seed. So plant your seed, water it, fertilise it, nurture it, pick the fruit. You deserve it. Thank you. See you next time.